welcome to this very special episode combining both NEPA Investigates and Critical Political Thinking, two of the Politicore News Network's premium podcasts. My name's Camasso, and I host both, and welcome to this very special episode showing you the devastation that the coronavirus has caused to small business in America. Hello and welcome to this very special episode on the coronavirus and how it has destroyed small business in America. Today we decided to do a story based on how small businesses are affected and the sheer amount of businesses that have been affected in such a small area. We decided to take a very common and almost universally normal or average United States city. We chose Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, in the center of NEPA, one of our districts, NEPA Investigates. In the center of Luzerne County and the city of Wilkes-Barre, there is one central Main Street called North Main Street and South Main Street. We decided to take a 1.5 mile stretch of that, which is basically your average cityscape street. What we did was we drove up and down that street taking photographs of every single solitary business that's been directly affected by the coronavirus. And what I mean by directly affected, they have to have at least 75% or more of their business affected and a great deal of employment loss. We took pretty much photographs of almost every business because literally in the state of Pennsylvania, Governor Wolf has us on shutdown in Luzerne County. I will be 100% honest, when the majority of the state, from what we are researching and finding out, disagrees with Mr. Governor Wolf's decision. There is a huge rally in the state of Pennsylvania to take place in Harrisburg this coming Friday. I believe it's May 15th. So, if you don't agree with the governor, that may be something you'd like to partake in. I know we'll be personally covering that event because we here at Critical Political Thinking and NEPA Investigates believe that, at least in Pennsylvania, the government has overstepped its boundaries a great deal. And what do I mean by that? Are we safe? Are we practicing unsafely? Are we trying to reopen too soon? No, that's not at all what we're saying. But what we're saying is we are very smart entrepreneurs. We are business owners, and we have a product or service that we should, as Americans, be able to continue to utilize and sell. With that said, it should be the customer's choice whether or not that product is worth the risk. If they don't feel that that service or product is worth their risk, then they shouldn't go. But the choice should be with the business owner, the taxpayer, the permit owners. As a country and as a state and as a county, as a city, you all need to be taking responsibility in this case. This is an unprecedented pandemic. And yes, we needed to close when we closed, and that may be controversial to the day we die. But we did not know enough about the virus at the time in order to remain completely safe, and they had to make a judicial decision on closing the country. However, that was 60 days ago. Now it's time to step up and make the decision and make the move to better our economy, to better our future, and to better our cities. Through our travels, we discussed and met with several business owners, and we have found that some will not be returning. This virus has literally destroyed small business in America. We found that between 10 and 20%, give or take, those businesses will not be returning. The longer we wait and the longer we put off the reopening, the longer and the less business will continue. Right now, I'm talking a lot about Pennsylvania, but this is the picture across our entire country. Only 5 states in our entire United States chose not to close, of which 22 states right now are still on partial lockdown. 21 states are on full lockdown. You can't move. You are still on full lockdown in 21 states 60 days later. 22 states are still on partial lockdown. That means a total of 43 states literally have restrictions in place to prevent small business from succeeding. 60 days past the point, 2 full months. That hurts. Only Montana, Georgia, and West Virginia have decided to reopen. That's it. And the 5 states that never closed. There are only 8 states right now where business can continue. Those 8 states, all of the businesses to which, other states are going to lose all of those clients because now they're all looking for the products and services they need. They're all going to be utilizing those 8 states, and if we serve the product that those countries, or those states now serve, we're out of luck. Thank you, Governor Wolf, for that. Thank you, governors, whoever has not implemented a proper opening strategy. We decided to create this video for 3 reasons. One, we wanted to give this brief introduction. Turned out a little longer than brief, but we needed to get the point across that it's not so much that we want to hurt America, not so much that we want to hurt our elderly, hurt our weak. That's not the case. The case is we would never fault you for not wanting to return to work or not feeling safe, but we do. We feel safe. We are Americans, and this is our country too, and we deserve the right to open, regardless of what our governors are saying, regardless of what these people determined and put themselves in power to do. We may have put them in power as a governor, but we did not give them the authority to become a dictator. We did not. And that is clearly what has happened. We needed to document this, and we needed to present to you in a very visual way. So we've decided to take photographs, like I said, of each and every business, and only a 1.5-mile road. On both sides, 1.5 miles. We took photographs of every single business, which we are now about to present to you, 10 seconds per clip. I want you to see how many businesses are affected. I want you to take the time to give each of those businesses the 10 seconds they deserve. To take note on which businesses they are that have been hurt by this. See if there's something you can do to help that business if you're within our community. Otherwise, you yourself, next time you go out for your exercise or your road, or your drive rather, take a peek. Take a look through your cities. See what stores are closed. See which businesses have been affected. And see how you can benefit them, to bring them back, to show them support for all of the years and all of the products and all the services that they have provided for you all this time. It's now time to give back to small business because our governors aren't doing it. Our politicians clearly aren't doing it. We have to do it. We have to take the initiative. We have to take the steps, America. We built this news network to stop the media from selling the BS, to stop them from covering up all of the crap that our politicians have done over the years. It's time to stop that and see things for what they are, to see the clarity, to see the future, and to see things right. We as Americans deserve the right to choose. That is what democracy is all about. That is what freedom reigns on. We must step up and take charge. I'm not saying every business open full force. I'm saying take social distancing seriously. Take social mitigation and make sure you are practicing every serious, safe protocol that has been implemented thus far. Yes, wear a mask, not because you don't want to or because you feel your rights are being infringed, but to protect your clientele, to protect your customers. We need to take these actions, not only for ourselves, but to show others that we are capable and ready to provide them with a safe and clean and clear environment. That's the whole point of this. That was the whole point of the mitigation, was to make sure that we stopped the curve so that we slowed the bell and made sure that our health networks are capable to handle the overload. We've done that. That's done. We've proved that only, on average 10% of ventilator use is only going for coronavirus, the rest is for regular use. I mean, that's common sense, but the media is not telling you that. They're telling you this is how many, that's how many ventilators are used on a regular basis anyway, with the exception of maybe an increased 10 to 20%. That's fact, people. The PPE was running out in the beginning, you bet, because there was a huge influx and people were preparing and stocking up. But now that we've had the time to spread that out and replenish our stocks, we're ready for this, America. We are ready to reopen. But we have to do it safely, we have to do it securely, but we can't do it as slow as some of these governors are doing. We can't allow them to keep us closed for another month. It's not going to work. We will not make it. We have the ability to utilize the internet, the media, and social distancing to the T. We have the intelligence, and we have the authority, and we now have the know-how to beat this virus. Let's do that, America. I'd like you to sit back and just take a look at the devastation that this virus has caused, and all of the businesses, all of the employees, all of the lives that have been literally put on pause. And I want you to take a look at some of these businesses and realize they're more than capable of using social distancing and mitigation efforts to keep us safe. Why is the governor literally preventing them from reopening? Why is every governor literally preventing them from reopening? It's not fair. We need to document this. We need to show future generations what not to do. That is the very reason we are creating this video. That's the very reason we are splitting it between both of our channels. Because it's so important, not just for our community, the community to which we'll be highlighting, but to all communities. This is a general picture of our entire country. It just so happens it's one town, but it's the picture all across our country. Times this by 50 states, 52 territories, times it. It's insane. We can't keep doing this. We are all going to have nothing when this comes all said and done. Please, America, pay attention to what's going on. Please, America, focus. We can do this if we work together. My name is Camasso. Thank you for watching NEPA Investigates and Critical Political Thinking. Please like, subscribe, and add both of our channels on Facebook and YouTube. We are a nonprofit, non-paid company that is just trying to present you with the facts and keep America informed. Please share this video and help us to grow and help us to provide you with quality news and quality information with an unbiased touch. Thank you for watching, and now please enjoy, well, sadly not enjoy, but please watch and understand the severity of the situation that this coronavirus has caused to small business in America. Thank you.